Welcome back to La Crosse Vacation Review. Today we will be reviewing the Gaylord Palms Resort and Convention Center in Kissimmee, Florida. This is one of my favorite resorts, and I'm so excited to share all the ins and outs and benefits of the resort with you today. Today we're going to go over the different room types, where to stay within the resort. We'll go over the pools, the water slides, the Flowrider, height requirements. I'll talk about the escape room, the Scavenger Hunt. We'll go to Key West for the fish feeding, then to Everglades for the alligator holding. Check out the cool decorations throughout the resort, and then to St. Augustine to see the koi fish. I'll go over the augmented reality throughout the resort, discuss the restaurants and the food. We'll talk about ice at the Gaylord, and then I'll tell you how to save money on your reservation. Here we are pulling into the resort. You're going to have to decide whether or not you want to self-park or valet park. We self-park. There's a fee for both, and then I just walk in with the kids to the resort. The valet brings up the bags, and my husband meets me at the room. As you walk into the resort, you're going to make a right to check in, and as you check in, there's going to be two lines. The first line you're going to see is on the left, and then the one past it is for Marriott Bonvoy members. This is usually a lot faster and shorter of a line, so if you're a member, make sure you go into this line here. Here's a map of the resort. It's a pretty big resort, so it's good to get your surroundings. But when you walk in, you're going to walk into the St. Augustine section. To the right will be the Everglades. To the left will be your Key West. And straight through is what's called Emerald Bay. This is where I like to stay because it's closest to the water park. So if you have kids and you want to be close to the water park, try to get a room. It's called Emerald Bay. Try to get close to Emerald Bay Elevator A. This is the elevator that takes you straight down to the water park. We did a basic room. We did not get a balcony because of my 2-year-old, and we got 2 queen beds. We did not do an atrium view either. However, we had a great view of the water park. You can see the room's clean. Nothing really too special. Shower, bath, and they do have a small refrigerator, but that's really it. So here's the pool hours. It's open pretty late. The water slides close at 5. Here's the height requirements for the water slides. Here's the quiet adult pool area. And then we'll take you to the kids section. And this is the kids water park. This is for the smaller kids. And then you can see the larger water slides there in the background where you have to be 48 inches or taller. Over here is just a fun pool. They have some basketball hoops and a little wade-in area. My 2-year-old loved this section where he could just walk around, play in the water, and play with those little bubblers that you see. My boys were a little small for the large water slides, but they had a blast here. There's 4 slides that the smaller kids can go on, and they really enjoyed this. Here we are at Crystal River Rapids enjoying the jacuzzi. The water can be a little cold, so the jacuzzi comes in handy. This is one of the newer sections of the water park, and they do call it Crystal River Rapids, not the Lazy River, and this is because it actually is pretty fast. They have lots of jets. We rented a cabana, which was great. You can also reserve chairs along the certain pool areas. Here we are enjoying the Crystal River Rapids. There's my father-in-law having a blast with my boys as we raced around. My boys just liked swimming and getting boosted by the jets. It was fun for the whole family. Here we are at the Flowrider section. We did this 2 days in a row. It was fun for the whole family. The boys really enjoyed it. Again, my boys are 8 and 5, and they were able to do it and had a blast. The staff is also really awesome. The escape room. This is something new at the Gaylord Resort. We've never done one before, so this was our first time, and we really enjoyed it. I would also like to add the staff that runs the escape room was incredible, accommodating, and awesome.
Fly that is in the grounds not in the sky. And your time starts now. Go, look for the heavy butterfly that is in the ground, not in the sky. Where do you think it is?
Where do you
think it is?
The escape room was a hit and the boys really enjoyed it. We will definitely do it again next time we return to the resort. So the resort always has a scavenger hunt. They switch it up several times a year, so make sure you get the book. It's a lot of fun for the whole family. My husband and I both enjoy it, and the kids love it as well. You can do it any time of day, and it goes through the whole resort.
Spookly's first hiding spot can only be found if you go to the start and spin round and round.
So you can see Squiggly the pumpkin in the background. We had a great time doing the scavenger hunt. And a lot of times you'll see on the website to purchase a scavenger hunt in advance. I have never had to purchase it. I always got it for free at the resort. So I would recommend just waiting till you got there. Let's head over to the Key West section and check out the Little More restaurant as well as the fish feeding. So down here in the Key West section, they have a beautiful, amazing, large saltwater lagoon, which is the home to some very beautiful redfish, black drum, jack, tarpon, and sheep's head. So you can come down, check out the fish any time of day, but they only do the fish feedings twice a week. So when you're at the resort, make sure you check the schedule because it's fun to watch them get fed. They really get excited. The Moore restaurant is also located down in the Key West section. We did eat there this time, but we've eaten there in the past. The ambience at night is really nice. I'd say the food is okay, not amazing by any means, and that's why we really didn't care if we went back this time, but it's worth a night there. Let's head down to the Everglades section to check out the baby alligators. Make sure you check the schedule to find out when they're going to be doing the holdings.
He's 18 months old. And if you count the inches on their nose, whether they're this size or older, that guy up there probably has about 5-6 inches on his nose, so he's probably 6 feet and 6 years old. They grow an inch on their nose per year and about a foot in body per year. So if you count the inches, right here, you see how it's about 1.5 inches because he's about 1.5 years old. There you go.
How does he feel, Luke?
He feels like that he's scaly, but when on the side scales, he's smooth.
Yeah, and he's really soft right here on his girth, huh? On his tummy side. Okay, let's take him from you now.
All right.
And you're gonna pass, and you gotta go get you some hands sanitizer right there for you, sport. Same thing. And then you're gonna hold it really tight right there with the fist. Not too tight here, but just give him a nice little hug, but really tight there.
As I'm sure you guessed, we stayed at the resort during the month of October. It was really fun to walk around, especially at night, and check out all the decorations. A lot of them were lit up and really beautiful. They did a great job with all the pumpkins. Villa de Flora restaurant. We get breakfast there, and then let me take you to the St. Augustine section. You can see there's alligators there in the background, as well as turtles hanging out. The boys really enjoyed the koi fish. You can get up nice and close to them. As you walk around the resort, you'll see these little emblems on the floor. So what you want to do is you want to download the app, and then it's augmented reality. So you actually are going to explore all around the resort, and each emblem on the floor is going to have a different animal. And then you're able to insert the animal into really any picture you want. We had a ton of fun with it, as you can see. And the kids are really the ones who did all these pictures. So up on the right here, you'll see Wrecker's Sports Bar. We ate there a lot. But if you just go past it, that's really where the convention center is. And it's a great area if you're bored to take the kids, let them run around, you can explore. And it's really actually beautiful. We had a lot of fun just running around this area, tiring out the kids, and checking it out. As you can see, the convention center is huge, and it really is a great place to let them just kind of run around. It's also really nice to walk around the resort at nighttime. Everything's really lit up and pretty. They do a little light show at night. It's nothing spectacular, but it's cool. Here you can see Villa de Flora lit up at night, but they do not serve food in the evenings. It's only really breakfast. Another hidden gem is to go to this outside area just outside the Wreckers Sports Bar, and it's a play area for the kids to run around. It's turf grass, so they can bring a ball, kick it around, play games. A lot of times we just order food to go and let the kids play while we waited. The menu's really pretty common sports bar type of food, but the dishes were all really good. Here we are inside the bar. There's big screen TVs playing all the latest live games for the men in your family who can't go without their sports. Try to take pictures of all the food that we had ordered over the trip. Did not get a picture of the burgers, but I always get a burger here, and it's really good. The chicken tacos and the mahi tacos were also excellent. Because of my 2-year-old, a lot of times it's just easier to order the food to go and eat in the room. We'd usually order breakfast from Villa de Flora, bring it back to the room. They also have really good egg and hash brown plates. You can also get it delivered to the room with room service. We have yet to eat at Old Hickory Steakhouse. Every time we go is usually during the week, and I think they're only really open on the weekends. Food looks pretty good, though. I think it's all a la carte. One of the things I just enjoy so much about the resort is walking around. It's so beautiful during the day and at night. Okay, so if you're interested in ice, we went. You can see my kids were a little bit younger. I didn't even have my third child yet, but the kids really did not enjoy it. It was super cold. They have it in the convention area, and I personally don't think it was worth the money that we spent. To each their own. Maybe just do it once, but yeah, we will definitely avoid it in the future. Here's my oldest with Santa. They also had tubing the kids could do, but they make the kids carry the tubes all the way back to the top, and they just get tired really fast, and again, it's really cold. They also have Build-A-Bear, which my kids did, and they did have fun doing that. Okay, pay attention. This is important. This is going to be how you're going to save money when you book your next trip. So when you're making your reservation, you want to make sure that you're able to cancel the trip within 24 hours of your reservation and get a full refund. And if you do this, what you do is you check the prices about 2 days before your trip. And if they are lower, then you can book the new reservation and cancel the old reservation and get the better pricing. Now, I figured this out the hard way because I booked my reservation like 2 months before we were supposed to go, and then my mother-in-law decided to join us a couple days before our trip. And when I went ahead to try to book her room, I found it was $100 cheaper than the prices I got. But because I booked mine for a cheaper rate where you just pay automatically and you can't get a refund, I could not get the lower rate. So make sure you do this. Also, when you're booking your hotel room, if you have a large family, you can get adjoining rooms. This is an option. They only have several rooms where they have that door that goes through to the other room. So if you are one of those larger families and need 2 rooms with adjoining rooms, I would make sure you book that well ahead. So what do you think? Do you agree with everything I said? Do you have any questions? Go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section. Give us a thumbs up and have a great day.